What's up, guys, and welcome back to EarthBound. It has been far too long, and I apologize for that, but I have been swamped with work. Last time, we made it through the desert to Forside, the big city, but of course, we didn't go too far into the big city. We're just right here, and as you can see, we have our first new enemy. The Annoying Reveler. Much like the Annoying Party guy, he's not too bad. He's just a beefed up version of him. He can lower your guts by grumbling about stuff and lecturing you, but other than that, just take him out with whatever. He can't do too much damage, especially when Jeff's all dodgy like that. Jeff dodgy. That's ironic, but you don't know why yet. So anyway, yeah, this is easily one of the best songs in the game and one of the best areas in the game, in my opinion. It is a very, very large city, and you can talk to all the people here and they'll tell you things, of course, as people tend to do in the big city. The city of Forside has developed quite a bit since Mr. Geldegard Monotoli hit the big time. It's been good for the city. Well, apparently the city is flourishing. Now, one area you definitely want to go to, if I can, it's very hard to figure your way out around this town if you haven't been here before. The Runaway Five from Tucson seem very popular. I heard that the Topola, I say Topola or Topola, I might say both, but yeah, the Topola Theater is always full. Oh, so the Runaway Five are still here. That's pretty cool. Well, here's the Topola Theater, so let's go in and see what's going on. What's up, man? Can we get through? Please have your tickets ready. Maybe. Do we still have it? Do we still have the backstage pass? No. If you use the backstage pass here, you can get a nice little funny piece of dialogue, but let's talk to him. Yes, we want to buy a ticket. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. And whoops. We gotta open that up. Show ticket. God, we got so much stuff in here. Use. Thanks a lot. Please hurry. The show will be starting at any moment. Well, I guess it's a good idea to go see the Runaway Five, see what they're doing. Oh wow, look at this. There's a lot of people here this time. Maybe we can go to the back room again. When Ness arrives, the Runaway Five told me to let him in, so please come in. Well, thank you. So let's go and see what's going on. What's up, Runaway Five guys? How you guys doing? We're so helpless, really helpless and hopeless. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Uh-oh. Are they in trouble again? Again, we've been cheated by the theater owner. We're stuck here with the phony contract. Oh yeah! I would say oh no to that. You're not the Kool-Aid man. This is not a good thing. You do not want to be stuck here. We know how to sing, but we don't know how to handle money or women. Do-wop, do-do-do-wop. I don't know how to handle women either. Or maybe I do. Who knows? To meet Geldegard Monotoli, you'll need our help. By the way, I might pause when saying that name. It's just a weird name for me, Geldegard. I don't exactly know why. It's just a hunch, alright? So we might have to meet him. Hey, quit running away from me. We owe you guys so much. Sorry. Cool. Alright, well, let's get out of here. I don't know if we actually have to... Okay, we do have to watch a Runaway Five show. Well, it's not too bad. Have I got a bombshell for you tonight, kids? Kaboom, the Runaway Five. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go. And I'll just sit back and relax and let you guys enjoy the Runaway Five show. Yeah, that was awesome. And once again, their keyboardist came out of nowhere. Alright, so let's continue on through here. I forgot to set my computer to not dim again. I am so good at that. It's been so long since I just plain forgot. Alright, let's go have a talk with the theater owner, see if we can help them out. Oh, it's a woman. Well, hello there. So you're a Runaway Five fan, huh? What, excuse me? No. This band owes me $1 million. If they break their contract, they'll be in deep doo-doo with the police. The police would probably say, hey, you guys, or something like that. Unless you're able to pay $1 million on their behalf. You'd have to find buried gold, or you would never be able to pay such a huge sum of money. Alright, well, we're screwed for now, and I guess they're screwed too. And you could tell during that show that their heart wasn't in it, man. They're just being screwed by these people into playing shows for them. But, alas, we can't do anything. Where will we find gold? Except for maybe in the gold mines in the desert. We might have to travel back that way. What you got to say? What happened to those guys digging for the buried gold? If they found gold, it would be worth a huge amount of money. They'd be able to pay off $1 million debt very easily. If I were them, I'd go to Japan and live it up. So as you can tell, you're pretty much gonna be going back there to possibly dig for gold to, help out the Runaway Five again. In the old days, Mr. Monotoli was just a regular, unattractive real estate agent. Now he has the power to control the police force. I don't think the city of Forsyth is better than ever. I don't think the city of Forsyth is better than before. So he thinks it's a little bit worse. Alright, well, in the last episode, or the one before that, we found a contact lens. And there was a sign saying to go to the second story of the bakery to give it to someone, and they said that they might give us a reward. It's Mr. T.
I pity the fool. I was thinking there's a tightwad born every minute.
Hey, we found your contact lens. I kind of don't know who's holding it right now. There we go.
What? You came to deliver my grandma's memento, the contact lens? Thank you so much. It's our family tradition to keep things forever. Okay, I'll give you something as a reward.
Well, you're giving something up.
Here's my socks that I use only for special occasions. I've worn these socks for just 5 years, and there's no holes, and they've been only worn once since the last washing. They stink a little, but they're still good. Hey, don't refuse me here. I'm being generous.
Alright, so we got a pair of dirty socks.
Please take good of my socks, Sniff.
Alright, well, if we go and actually look at what they are, basically it's just a crap item. Pair of dirty socks. When used during battle, the enemy gets so nauseous from the ripe odor they cannot fight. Gone after one use. So you can pretty much just throw it away here. In fact, there's so many things that I don't really need in here. But at least we have one open item slot for now. We don't really need a whole bunch of open item slots though, especially for here. You can buy a few things in here that can help restore health, but it's best to just go back to Saturn Valley and get, the picnic lunches and stuff like that, at least for now. There's one of the police work in this area. Protect Mr. Monotoli first. And also, some people say Monotoli because it's like Monopoly, but I say Monotoli because that's easier to, that just feels better. Monotoli. First, the safety of the citizens of this city comes second. Alright, so apparently they know where their paycheck comes from, and much like the police I'm used to, they only protect people who pay them. Anyway, that's our job, So, the citizens are not their MO, not in the slightest. Hey, department store. This is a big department store. Let's head on in. Aw, temporarily closed. Gwarg. And we have that ominous sound again. I love that ominous sound. On my old crappy TV, that sound was very hard to hear, so I actually didn't know that there was one right there, so that's new to me. When Monotoli became the owner, this department store began having strange happenings. I wonder why the department store is closed. I should have talked to you first because you had less to say. Well, there's the Monotoli building. Let's go see if we can find Mr. Monotoli. See what's going on. Let's talk to this person behind the desk. Hello, babyface. What brings you to the Monotoli building? Nothing. What you got to say? I'm an elite businessman who works in Mr. Monotoli's office. That... right in his office? That's a little strange. Last night there was a solitaire tournament. How do you... I lost my shirt. I'll invite you next time. Hey, wait. Do you even know what solitaire is? Yeah, it's a card game that you play by yourself. How do you have a Did you I don't understand. This elevator is only for Master Pokey's use. What? Pokey? Can't be the same guy. It goes directly to the 47th floor. Quit staring at my hips. Why don't you stand somewhere else instead of behind me? Alright, well, she's very hateful, but she took us up anyway. Pokey, it can't be the Pokey I'm thinking of. It can't be. Can it? Let's find out. This is, whoops. There we go. What you got to say?
Are you a friend of Master Pokey? It's okay to visit him here, but don't wander around the building. Someone might be suspicious of you and take a pot shot at you with a machine gun.
This is a very dangerous place.
Whoops, I was almost gonna beat you up.
Alright, well, it seems like it's run by Pokey, but it can't be Pokey. Why would it be Pokey? Oh, son of a bitch, it's Pokey.
Ooh la la, this is my poor old friend. Ha, what's your name? Pig's Butt? No, Ness. Didn't you come here to beg me for some money? Ooh la la. Don't you recognize me? I'm Master Pokey. Pokey! Get it? I'm now Gildegard Monotoli's partner, and I give him political and economic advice. I heard there were some ratty-looking kids asking for Mr. Monotoli. Was that you, Ness? This isn't a place for the likes of you. Get out of here. Now, loser.
He went a little bit Brooklyn there for a while, and apparently we're being roughed up by these guards being thrown out of Pokey's room. Well, that sucks. And let's see.
You must never show your face around Master Pokey. You got that?
Alright, I believe you can go back in, but I think you just get thrown back out. Well, that's unfortunate. And you must be Pokey's father.
You haven't changed much, Ness. I am Alicious Minch, Pokey's dad. Due to my son's success, I now live the life of a rich man. Every dog has its day.
It's all that beating you did on him.
That's the perfect proverb to describe me. My jaw is tired.
Well, you laugh like a maniacal idiot, so it should be tired. Well, that's all we can pretty much do here. We can check this elevator, but I don't think we're going to be able to go anywhere. Private elevator, not for operation by the general public. Monotoli building manager. Alright, so let's head back out. We gotta talk to this girl. She does have nice hips, though. Man, look at them hips. This elevator's going down. Don't stand behind me and stare at my hips. If I'm standing behind you, it's not really your hips that I'm gonna be staring. Never mind. Inappropriate. But she is very mean. Alright, so let's head back out onto the town. So we didn't get to meet up with Mr. Monotoli, which is unfortunate, so I guess we'll have to head back to the desert and, you know, dig for gold to get the Runaway Five out of debt. You boys are sneaking around looking for Mr. Monotoli, aren't you? If I catch you boys doing anything, I'll arrest you. No questions asked. You do realize we have a girl with us. Be prepared. Got it, Ness? Ha ha ha. I've already checked out your name. Alright, and there's also various areas where, you know, magic butterflies will appear. And we're outside another new building that we have yet to see. Of course, we haven't seen any of this area except for parts that we've seen in this episode. We have the Dinosaur Museum. I believe you have to pay to go in here, and it's actually not worth your time to head in currently, but we'll visit the museum later on. But for now, let's just continue on through the city, talking to people, see what's going on. Speaking of the Topola Theater, there's a new singer called Venus. She's better than the Runaway Five. You watch your damn dirty mouth. I'm totally bonkers about her. Okay, so it seems like she might have a little stalker there. Wait, what does this shirt say? Turn around. I haven't paid attention to this sprite ever. I love that it looks like New York. Even though, you know, we're in Forside. I've heard some bad rumors about Mr. Monotoli. I heard he made a deal with pure evil entity in exchange for power. You know, stuff like that. Uh-oh. The last time there was a pure evil promise and stuff, we had to fight a statue. Did we fight a statue? No, we fought a guy guarding a statue. That's what it was. I don't get it. I heard that a guy who looks like Mr. Monotoli has been hanging around at Jackie's Cafe. You know, the totally unpopular place. I heard he quietly goes in and out. Alright, so we'll have to head there. Is this the bench? Nope. I think there's a bench that might be glitched, at least from my experiences, but who knows. Here's the hospital. And, yeah, like I said, there's various enemies around here, but none of them are actually too bad except for the mad taxi. If you see a taxi coming towards you and you're not ready to do some damage, run away.
No one know anything. Grr. Monotoli's toadies stole everything from me, including my house and land. Weep, weep, weep. There are evil incarnate, lawyers, policemen, everyone that follows Monotoli. They're all his toadies. No matter how you fight him, you can't win. Yeah, I'm okay. Just leave me here to cry in my cappuccino, nosy.
You brought all your problems into me, Holmes. All right, yeah, a lot of these buildings are fakes that you can't go into. If they have a sign like this, which by the way, Japanese version, this is actually not a cafe. It actually says bar instead of cafe, and I believe, where are we at? Is this where we first came in? Yeah, or somewhere around there. But apparently, a guy that looks like Mr. Monotoli's been hanging out here, so we'll ask around. Love the music in here. I'm surprised you talked to an ordinary guy like me. I have no information or items to help you out. Don't you think it's natural for a guy like me to be here? I enjoy the atmosphere here. By the way, let me quiz you. There are 5 apples. If you eat one, how many are left? 5 minus 1 is 4, so 4 is left. Ah, it's not funny. Okay, here's another one. Master Pokey's maid Electra is made to order. Oh, puns aren't funny either. Alright, so apparently Pokey's got a maid.
I was in the middle of a caffeine buzz, and I had to get to the bathroom first. When I got there, I accidentally knocked on the wall instead of the restroom door, and the next thing I knew, someone asked, "Who is it?" I was really surprised. Maybe I just imagined it?
Yeah, or maybe you just hit the door or some, I don't know, man.
I used to be Monotoli's employer. Then I realized his schemes made my company go bankrupt. My house and land were taken away. Now I'm homeless. Monotoli didn't used to be so powerful. I want to find out his secrets, so I'm spending my time here, watching to see if he ever drops in. Kids shouldn't be drinking espresso.
See, once again, cafe. I believe she says kids shouldn't be drinking beer, but, you know, localization.
You shouldn't be hanging around here. What? Mr. Monotoli's here? You got that wrong, kid.
Odd.
What? Does Mr. Geldegard Monotoli come here often? Hello, time to get up. It could never happen. Well, actually, that's not true.
So apparently he does. And also, where did you go to the bathroom, Holmes? Can you check anything else in here? Seems like it's just for decoration. All right, well, that's pretty much all we can do here. I think I went down all the paths and stuff and showed you guys everything else. I'm surprised we didn't run into more enemies, because there are actually quite a few enemies roaming around here. There's the bakery again. But I think you actually kind of have to go off the beaten path to find them. Like, walk around here or go to the top of the city. I actually didn't go all the way to the top of the city. We stopped at the Monotoli building. So let's head back up to the top of the city and see if we can encounter at least a few more enemies. There's 4 new enemies here. We've seen 1. What you got to say, Holmes?
The boy stuck to the wall may be a peeping Tom.
What you got to... That's a very shiny, interesting area down there. What you got to say?
Behind this wall, things seem very strange. I feel like this isn't my place.
Maybe it's your place. That would be a perfect audio cue for that, you know, strange sound. There's a ladder to get there, and it does look very interesting. Maybe we'll see that in the future. Who knows? But yeah, so there's actually still more to the city. You can come up here and talk to this guy.
Come on in, we've got the goods, G. What are you looking for?
Actually, some very good items here, but don't buy anything yet. Well, don't buy the broken gadget yet. You can buy the other things if you feel like you need a broken iron, a defense spray, or rust promoter. Rust promoter would be good for one of the enemies here, but other than that, yeah, don't waste your time yet here. We'll come back to him and talk to him.
Mod boy jerk, you can't do me like that.
He just called me a mod. If anything, that's not what I am at all. There we go. So here's some more enemies, and we have, I did not mean to turn around there, but at least we got a back attack with just this enemy. So here we have the crazed sign. Crazed sign can't really do too much to you. It can put you to sleep and it can paralyze you, but that ends at the end of the battle, so not too much damage, and it doesn't do a whole heaping lot of damage towards you. Oh, maybe it does, 67. But that's not the worst that can happen here. Just take it out with normal attacks and it should be fine. Might have to heal up Jeff a little bit. I'm gonna run a little bit long in this episode, because, you know, I haven't been here for a while, and we're taking in the whole big city picture. And here, that's kind of nuts how they're just driving around like that. I think they were aiming for me and then got... Okay, this is one you don't want to get back sprited, or you don't want to get back attacked on. Because, oh, they can do a ton of damage. Now, these are the worst enemies in here, and they can come at you with the sign or whatever. Ignore the sign until you have, you know, a better shot at it. The best thing to do is actually use use paralyze on it to see if you can get it paralyzed. I'm gonna heal up Jeff because he's not looking good. Do I have anything? Give him a skip sandwich, but that's not gonna do hardly anything. Well, she might be screwed. We might be screwed here. We'll just bash. And do you have anything that can fix you up? Picnic lunch. We'll have Jeff use a picnic lunch on himself. All right, and there's the other dangerous thing is now we will be missing a lot of regular attacks because he can make you cry. And now we paralyzed it, so just like that one Your Sanctuary boss, it's fairly useless until the end of the battle. So you can just wail on it. And I mean, it does have a lot of HP and a lot of attacks, so be very wary on taking these guys down unless you're completely prepared for it. And there's one more enemy, but I don't see it anywhere, and this taxi's gonna screw me. Hey, we're so over-leveled that we took it down without even fighting it. Alright, let's talk to this guy real quick. I'm very punctual about time and careful with money. I don't look like it, though. Yeah, you actually kind of look homeless. But I believe this is actually the rest of the city. And I also love how you can paralyze a car. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of our trip here. You can go to the hospital if you're, you know, in danger. There's one more enemy, but we did not run. Before I was so rudely interrupted, we did not run into the last enemy here, and she's one that, from my experiences, likes to hang out off the beaten path. You know, like the annoying reveler over here. And more toward the south side of town, but that's just from my experiences. I mean, I don't think I say she because it's a female enemy, but we'll be back to Fourside. We can't really do much here now. We've pretty much done all we can. There she is. Let's knock her out. So here we have the Extra Cranky Lady. Extra Cranky Lady is actually more dangerous than the Annoying Reveler and the Crazed Sign because she can actually use a high level attack and a continuous attack. She can take out 80 HP at once if she so chooses to. I'm actually going to just freeze beta her and have the rest shoot. She can also lower your guts and solidify you, but other than that, she's not too bad to take down. And like I said, I'm running a little bit long on this one, which is fine because, you know, the last one was very short and it has been like 2 weeks since I've been able to record an episode. But let's actually head back to the desert because, you know, if we're going to be able to save the Runaway Five, we might have to go digging for some gold. And yes, we will be off. And I always say this, but this is no Paradise Line, but it is a decent song. However, the best song that we've heard so far is indeed Fourside's song. It's just such a good song. But yes, this is going to be the end of the episode. Like I said, I've been very busy with school and whatnot, so getting these episodes recorded, edited, and whatnot actually is very difficult to do with the amount of work that I have now. It sucks, because I enjoy playing this game and I enjoy recording, but hate it. Not the game, just school in general. But yeah, I will try my hardest to be able to get some of these episodes out, especially, you know, Minecraft, but that one takes more effort and stuff. But hey, this bus continues to Tucson. Do you want to get off here? Yes, we want to get off here. And we will call the episode. You might want to save and whatnot, do whatever. I'm just going to kind of leave it here like I always do. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time, which hopefully won't be too long from now.